Let me throw a couple scenarios out there. Are you a couple who loves to travel? Maybe you're empty nesters and you want a luxurious second home to just go out there and see the world. You don't want to change anything. You want to work on the road. You just want to do it from different places. Or maybe you are a young family. You have little ones growing up and you want to instill the joy of travel on them. I have got the motorhome from you. It's Steve from Thor Motor Coach with the 2025 24FB Tiburon. I'm going to give you right now 4 Thor features you are going to love about this. First of all, it's built on the updated Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 4500 chassis. What does that mean for you? It means exactly what you were hoping. You've always wanted more occupant and cargo carrying capacity. This particular 24FB, 1,996 pounds. It has the upgraded engine in it. It is a 4-cylinder, 332 pound-feet of torque, a 9-speed transmission. It's a great driving machine. Number 2, let's talk about the way it looks. Brand new graphics on here, full body paint. This is called Shady Creek. You have the blacked out wheels, an absolutely gorgeous look. Number 3, storage. From the outside to the inside, you can bring just about everything you want with you. And number 4, an absolutely comfortable Murphy bed, which we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you right now. So many things to love inside the 24FB. New for 2025, the look. Beautiful look in here. This is our sunlit silver decor. This is our alpine gray woodwork. Look at this, Euro-style cabinets, soft close, hidden hinges, a lot of room in here. 3 right above the dinette. Now we talked about maybe you're a small family of 4 traveling, right? Dinette, that's the way you're gonna wanna go. You have a built-in child safety tether. This makes into a bed, so if somebody little wants to sleep here, you just flip the handle, you push that down, you move your cushions. Now you have a nice little bed. There's storage underneath each side here. And naturally, you can set it up for a wonderful meal, right? We got the places set. You have wireless charging built in as well, so pop your phone in there, give it some of the juice, and if you don't support wireless charging, there are also USB-A and USB-C ports here. Cup holders, so if the little ones are here for the ride, look at that, cups here. Now you do have seat belts and sleeping for 4 in this configuration. Now, maybe you're that couple who is going to just get away and travel. You can option in electric theater seats. Those are comfortable, right? So you're there, no matter if you're in the theater seats or you're here. All right, so we're kicked back. We got the TV on. Now this is a smart TV. So what that means is once you connect to the Winegard Connect 2.0 4G hotspot and Wi-Fi extender, you set it all up, you turn your Tiburon into a hotspot, you can stream all your favorite shows right there. And that is right above the kitchen, which is next on our tour. This is a very large campsite kitchen in here. All the tools you need for life on the road. We talked about storage. I want to show you this first because this is really awesome. Large cabinets over here, right? So you can fit all your favorite snacks and goodies in here. And you're like, well, I wish I had place for my coffee. I wish I had a place for my cookbooks. This is fantastic. Look at this. So the TV swivels so you can move it to fit whoever wants to watch. But look at this. There you go. There's your cinnamon roll coffee. How about the other side over here? We got cookbooks. You got another cooking utensil up here, and you have ports on the side of the TV. So if you want to hook up a gaming console or whatever, all that storage in here. You also have a lot of storage down below, lots of cabinets and drawers, and then all the gear you need for cooking. Large single bowl sink right there. There's a cover in case you want a little extra room in here. You know what this is? Wireless charger, right? When it's down like this, set your phone on there, gonna charge. Pop it right up, plug in your tablet, use that as your cookbook, right? You got the internet hooked up through the Winegard. Right there. Stream your favorite cooking show. 2-burner gas cooktop. Your propane needs to be on for this, and you just turn it to light. Boom, now you are making a pot of tea. Or Maybe you're making something delicious in the convection microwave. What's great about this is there's an air fryer button on here, and it doesn't matter if you're traveling with little ones because we all get the craving for chicken tenders, right? Or whatever it is, you just hit the air fry button and you go ahead and you set whatever you need, temperature, all the stuff, dial it in, and you now have an air fryer right here in your Tiburon. So a wonderful, fully equipped kitchen. And you notice all the room in here, right? Look at that. I have an 80-inch ceiling height in here. So soft touch ceiling, by the way, plenty of room to move around. Your air conditioner is right here in the middle, so it's vented, so everybody gets a nice, cool shot of cold air. You also have a vent right here. We'll show you how to control that on a day like today, where it's a little sunny. We're gonna close that, you know, don't want anything to get in. You just, like that. Now you are blocking out the sun, so a great addition right there. As we move back, we have our 12-volt fridge. You are gonna get auto gen start on this motorhome, so your 12-volt fridge, freezer, fridge, you can load that up. Nice size in here as well. We also have a nice size sofa. So here we have our sofa mode. You're sitting down, you're reading your favorite nature book, but you decide, I gotta get some sleep. It's time to sleep. So you move the cushions, set them wherever you will, and then you flip out the armrests, and you come over here to the key, and then you press down, and look at that. Queen size Murphy bed right here. So you just hop in. And what's nice is there's plenty of room in here. It's queen size bed, right? So you're laying in here, comfortable sleep. And notice there is room to walk around. You can get right to the bathroom right back here. Gotta show you these things. Right back here. So whoever sleeps on this side has a little cubby and some charging ports to keep their devices charged. And then over here, you have a little nightstand. There's a 12-volt, there's USB, and 110 right there. So anything you need to plug in and charge on each side. There's also roller shades back here as well and throughout to block out the sun, just like that. And then in the morning when you're done, you take your phone out of there, and then you just press the up button. Now the slide does need to be out in order for you to use the Murphy bed. And then if you want, and I think this is a pretty neat option here as I put the cushions back, you notice that that is key operated, right? So let's say you are at a little town and there's a craft fair and you bought your dream painting, dogs playing poker on velvet. And you're like, where am I gonna keep that? I don't want that priceless artwork to be stolen. Well, if you take this key out and you just kind of tuck it back here, no one's gonna know your dog's playing poker is sitting back here until you get home and hang it up. Neat little option there. So we have sleeping at the dinette, we have sleeping here, and over the cab, there's a sleeping area right up there. 500-pound capacity. That sky shade does close to block out the light or when you're driving, so a lot of sleeping in here. Again, sleeping for 4 in this configuration. As we move back, let's talk about closets. You know, one of the things we said you're gonna love is the storage in here. So for a lot of storage up front, a lot of storage in the back here as well. So we have one closet right here, a couple of goodies in here. These are seat filler cushions, so when you have the front seats swiveled around, if you got the tiny legs, just pop that in place. Give you a little extra boost there when you put the table up. And then here we have privacy shades. So you're gonna put these up around the windows and the windshield and the doors, and there's a privacy curtain. You're good to go. So you're gonna block out all the lights and all the peepers. One more closet to show you back here. More goodies in here. Table leg, this goes up front when you have those seats swiveled. And then you put the tabletop right on, and it looks just like this. So now you can be set up with those seats swiveled around. You're doing a little work, got the computer set up, you're connected to the wine guard, and away you go. Over cab bunk, this is the ladder for that, so you can climb up there and sleep away. You also have a number of drawers below. You gotta fit that, and look, boom, nice soft close. Very nice indeed. As we work our way back, medicine cabinet. You can fit everything you need in there and all the tools you need for life on the road. Remember, this is your luxurious second home. You have your sink, there's the toilet, there's the shower. A rear bath setup is always great to have. A lot of great features to get where you need to go. Getting there's half the fun. As we climb up front and talk about this new Mercedes 4500 chassis, you're gonna love it. Push button start right there, pushing the brake, press the button, and you have fired up the new i4. This is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. You have more horsepower, you have more torque. This is a 9-speed transmission, very smooth riding machine with all the bells and whistles you would come to expect from Mercedes. We'll start right over here. Your door controls for your mirrors, your locks, heated seats, memory position seats. They are power seats as well. And when you have these swiveled around, right, if you want to on a cold day, you can hit the heat button and warm up nicely, and then press button 3 and then set it when it is turned around, and then it will always be in position for you. Optional blind spot monitoring on this particular Tiburon we are in, and then we get to the heart of the machine. Look at this. Nice, comfortable steering wheel here. We have all the controls, your left side, your right side, from your home button here, trip meters, navigation, your radio, media. You can hook up a phone. There's Bluetooth on here. There's settings. You can have adaptive cruise control. That is set right from here, but lane keeping assist. You have attention assist. You have active braking, adaptive cruise control. One of my favorite features on here is when you're driving and you're in a traffic jam, and you know, stop and go and stop and go, and sometimes you're just stopped and you're tired of holding your foot on the brake. You can just hold the brake in, and then there's a hold function. If you take your foot off the brake, you're gonna just sit there until you put the gas on. So that's really a nice feature to have. Right over here, these control your multimedia center, volume. This is voice activated. If you say, "Hi Mercedes," she'll talk back to you. You can type in everything you need from here. Connect your phone, navigation. Now this is not RV specific navigation. You can scroll through, get info on your Tiburon. Really an intuitive, easy to use, fully functioned system here, but read the manual on that. Volume control is here. HVAC is right down here. Right up here, love this feature. This is always on. This is your backup camera. Nice clear picture on it for you. So when you're backing into a tight campsite or pulling into a garage, everything's gonna be displayed right here. Lots of cubbies, lots of storage, 4 cup holders right here, a little glove box down here to keep maps, more cup holders right up top, another little place to keep things. You have storage right up above. And then my favorite little feature here is wireless charging. So you have your phone, you place that in there. This is connected to this. So now it's hands-free, right? You're not gonna be texting when you're driving. You can also charge in here as you have a number of USB-C ports. You shut that and you are now getting that phone out of the way here. Then up top, you have some lights, SOS features if you need it. This is the button to take and extend or retract the skylight right up above for the person in the bunk, heated remote mirrors, everything you need up here for a great drive. And another cool little trick, because when you put the slides out, you have to have the engine running and you have to have the parking brake set, but you want to swivel the seats, right? So if your parking brake is set like this, you can't swivel the seat, but what's cool is it can still be set. You can lift up and then you push it down, then it's out of the way, and then you can swivel the seats and you can sit up at the table, and this becomes part of your living area. So a really neat setup in this 24FB. We're gonna head outside and walk around some of my other favorite features, including a look at all that wonderful exterior storage. When you get the camp set up, super easy thanks to Rapid Camp Plus. This is how you're gonna control just about everything in your Tiburon. You can also connect it to your phone so you can control everything from either here or when you're outside. Quick rundown of all the features on your home screen. Lights on or off, check your tank levels, turn on your water pump, your tank heaters, check the level of your house battery, your chassis battery, your climate, and you can also start and stop your generator from here or enable the automatic gen start. Next button down, you really want to dial in to your generator. That is how you're going to do that. Two generator options on this, the 4,000 watt propane generator. If you would rather have a 3,200 watt diesel generator with an AGM battery, you can do that. A couple of things here. In order to start it from either here or here, just press this red button. This will light up and say, hey, I am ready to rock and roll and power your Tiburon. Then you can go ahead and set that from here. In your auto gen start, set your quiet time, the voltage to start at, to stop at, how long do you want it to run. You can dial it in exactly how you want right here from this page. The light bulb, yes, you guessed it right, that controls all of your lights. Then the little thermometer controls your climate. You do have a heat pump on here, control your vents and fans, your furnace. Remember, your propane needs to be on for your furnace. Next one down is for your slides. You can put your slides out right from here. This is also where you can put your patio awning out. All you have to do is hold down the extend button, and this armless awning comes right out, and then that's gonna give you some nice shade at your campsite. When you're done, you just simply retract it and you are good to go. And the next button down is going to be for your settings. Mobile app, that is where you're gonna connect to the app. The password, a QR code, all that stuff is in there. Set your time, screen brightness, everything you need right here. We talked about your generator control. Over on this side, you're gonna wanna put your leveling jacks down, right? This has the optional one-touch leveling jacks. There's also an app for that. And just like your slide, you want the parking brake on and you want your engine running. This is going to be an absolutely great feature to have when you're set up in those little uneven places. There's manual mode, or you can just hit auto. Or right below that, your 12-volt battery disconnect switch. Turn that on when you start your trip. Get all the 12-volt power in your Tiburon. You want a little more juice? Oh, we got a 1,000 watt inverter right here. So certain plugs are going to get 110. You can turn that on, and then you can plug in laptops, phones. The kids can play the old PlayStation while you are on the road. And then you have this step button right here, which is kind of neat. So if you shut the door with it like that, you can see it goes in. But if you press the button here, then when you shut the door, it stays out. And then that way, it's gonna stay out, and then you don't have to keep it going in and out and in and out. And if you've ever racked your ankle on one of those, guarantee you are gonna feel it. That is going to leave a mark. So let's walk around the outside because we have a lot of features to show you. Heated remote mirrors, beautiful. You're gonna love that when it gets cold. Now we talked about storage on here, right? So much storage on here. Look at that. Nice large rotocast bays. There are lights in here. There are your camping chairs in here. There's a little drain. So if you throw the wet stuff in here, you can just hose it out, and then you screw your drain right back in, and away you go. I'm telling you, I love the look of these blacked out wheels. Sweet, like a little deep dish, right? Couple of 110s right there. Make sure you're plugged into shore power. There is your generator. Again, this has the optional 3,200 watt diesel generator. The 4,000 watt propane is standard. Nice little storage bay there. Nice little storage bay here. So if you have a grill you're gonna bring along, you set up the grill and you hook it right here to your exterior propane connection. Then you can barbecue away. Moving into our back, we have one-piece fiberglass up top, one-piece fiberglass bumper. We have our 5,000-pound hitch, and we have our connector up down there. Then up top, we have our camera. That is tied into that rear view camera that we talked about. What's nice is when you put this into reverse, you get volume. So when you're backing up, you can have a spotter say left, right, whoa, easy, and away you go. Tiburon's gonna be a 30 amp coach. This is where you're gonna take and plug into shore power. Detachable cord, you can store it in any bay. Guess what we have it in? Now let's see if you're right. We'll show you in just a few minutes here. Love this wet bay system in here. This is everything you need. It is simple, it's easy to use. Whether or not you want to turn on your water pump, flush your tanks, whatever you want to do, you do it right from here, and all you do is flip your levers. So right now, this is how you would sanitize your tank or tank fill, right? This is how you're gonna dry camp. You just turn the levers to whatever it is you wanna do. Maybe it's city water, maybe it's winterized. Just follow the easy chart. This is going to be your city water connection right here. Tank flush, cable goes in right here. This is going to be an exterior shower. Stinky Slinky goes right down here, and again, you do have heat pads on these tanks. You turn those on from Rapid Count Plus. As we move over here, I love this little bay. This is where we happen to have our 30 amp shore power cord. This is great for like a little tool bag, or maybe you're like me and I am really into detailing my vehicles. You keep some of that stuff here, a nice shine on this paint. Let's talk about this, because this is a brand new color. This is called Shady Creek. This is done in a full body Sikkens paint. Sikkens paint's been around since 1792. So top quality finish on this. Absolutely beautiful look here with the gray and the white. The black wheels really stands out. Moving right over here, another large storage bay in here, and this is going to be your fresh water drain. So when you're ready to take and drain your fresh water tank, you're going to do that right from here. And we've talked about propane for your hot water, for your furnace. This is going to be where you fill your propane tank. Over here, your fuel fill. This is a diesel motorhome. That's going to go right in there. And then you climb in and you have a good old time. I do want to mention you do have Diamond Shield front paint protection on this to keep this beautiful paint nice and shiny. So wherever you go in your Tiburon 24FB, you will be delighted with the way this handles, the way it drives, the ease of use, how easy it is to set up, and how much everyone is going to enjoy it. And you will enjoy building your own right now at thormotorcoach.com.